Stepping into your binge-free life is not just about being able to eat chocolate without guilt. It's not just about being able to spontaneously go out for dinner with your partner on a random Tuesday evening. It is not about just being able to have less urges. It is not just about being able to order whatever it is that you want without feeling guilty. It's not just about feeling less impulsive with food. It is so much more than that. Stepping into your binge-free life is getting your life back. It is stepping into the version of yourself that you know you were meant to be. When I fast forward to 2018, I felt like I was living a double life. I did not feel like the things that I was doing with food, that wasn't me. I did not feel like myself. I, on the outside, looked like I was healthy. I looked like I was happy. Hi, Sinead. Hello, you guys. Hey, Veronica, you badass. Hello, Alexandra. On the outside, it looked like Lorna's happy and Lorna's healthy and Lorna loves working out and Lorna's so healthy and Lorna's so fit and Lorna's so da-da-da-da. And on the inside, I was living hell. Like my mind was consumed with food thoughts from the time that I woke up until the time that I went to bed. And I was snappy with my family. I was moody. I was irritable, especially with my mom, especially with Andrew, my partner. And that didn't feel like me. Because I've always known deep down that I was this kind, loving, patient person. And what was actually playing out was not that version of me. I would literally be like taken back and I'm like, did I just speak to my mom like that? Like, was I just that irritable with my mom and so snappy with Andrew? It didn't feel like me. And maybe you can relate, where it kind of feels like you're living this double life. You know, like on the outside, people can look at you and think that you have such like a great life, or you're so fit and you're so healthy and everything must be amazing. And internally, you're like, if only you knew the thoughts that I was thinking on a regular basis. You know, I share this a lot. Andrew and I have always had an amazing relationship. I never wanted to be intimate. I didn't want him to look at me. I didn't want him to touch me. Sitting on the couch, he would put his arm around my stomach and I'd push him away. Stepping into your binge-free life is having a better relationship with your family. Having a better relationship with your partner. I'm working with one of my clients right now inside of the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. And she said, I got emotional the other day. She said, I just like paused for a moment and thank God for my life because I'm not snappy with my children anymore. I'm not praying and hoping to God that they just hurry up and go to take their nap. I'm excited to be present with them and show up as that present mom that I have always known that I've meant to be. Like that snappy, irritable version of myself who just wants to hurry up and get my kids to bed. She's like, that's not me. So living your binge-free life, stepping into your binge-free life, yes, of course, you are going to have less guilt around food. Especially when you work with me, you're gonna feel less guilty about eating certain foods, all foods. You're not gonna have food guilt anymore. You're gonna have less urges. You can be home alone and literally just feel so productive. You're not even thinking about food. You can go to the restaurant, order the pasta dish without feeling guilty and say no to dessert if you really don't want it without feeling guilty. Or you can say yes to dessert, effortlessly stop when you're full without getting into the F it, screw it mentality because, oh, I already ordered the pasta and I'm out for dinner and I probably shouldn't be doing this. And then you come home and binge. That is gonna happen for you. That is inevitable when you work with me. But I want to help you step into your binge-free life where every single day you feel like yourself. Every single day you were having these, like, I call them like pinch me moments, like, how is this my life? You're so full of joy every single day. You don't have to self-soothe with food because your life is just amazing. You're experiencing so much joy on a regular basis. I love going for walks, and there's an older gentleman who is kind of right around the corner for where I am, and whenever I go for walks, I'll see him. And he said, look, there's Smiley again. And he's like, you're always so smiley. He's like, I'm just gonna call you Smiley. And I was like, okay, like, that's the best compliment. That wouldn't have happened a few years ago when I was binging. Why? Because when I was binging, I didn't feel like myself. My head was down. Hurry up, get this walk over with. Let me get in my 10,000 steps. Let me just check off the box to say that I did my workout today. And I hope to God, I hope nobody sees me. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I've just binged and I'm trying to just go for this walk to burn off all these calories. When you don't feel like yourself, you don't want to be seen. When you don't feel like yourself, you don't want to talk to anyone. I would walk around my neighborhood with my head down, like, hurry up, let's get this walk over with. I'd go to Shoppers Drug Mart, I'd go to the bank, and I would freak out if I saw somebody that I knew because I didn't feel like the version of myself that I was presenting to the world, it was not me. It wasn't Lorna. It was not Lorna. It was like some monster. It was somebody else. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. It had like 25 different personalities. Snappy one day, and then irritable the next day, and then embarrassed the other day. Like I felt like I was living 25 different lives when I was binging. Absolutely relatable. Hey, Abir. And it's the greatest compliment to go for a walk. A walk. And I am so happy to go on my walk, living my binge-free life, and somebody makes a compliment to me. I'm gonna call you Smiley. I'm like getting emotional because that's like the greatest compliment somebody can give you. Because I feel like myself. I actually am proud of who I am and the woman that I've become as I've conquered binge eating, as I've healed my relationship with food. So yes, of course, when you stop binge eating, you're gonna have less guilt. You're going to feel better in your own skin. You're gonna be able to stop when you're full. But more than that is you're going to wake up every single day feeling like, yes, this is me. You are proud. You are proud of the woman that you've become. You actually feel like your true, authentic self. You're experiencing joy every single day, whether it's you wake up like me at like 5:30 in the morning and you're open up the blinds and you just like stare outside and you're journaling and you're expressing gratitude for your life. You're thanking God for just like giving you this amazing life. And a few years ago, you're like, I want the day to be over because I've just binged. Your life can drastically change the moment you decide to heal your relationship with food. I have so many pinch me moments every single day. Like, how is this my life? But it also makes sense. It also makes sense because I have put in the work. In 2019, January, I decided I was no longer wanting to feel like I was living a double life. I no longer wanted to be snappy with my mom, who I love so deeply. I no longer wanted to be irritable with Andrew. I no longer wanted to punish Andrew and say no to dinner dates because I was anxious around food. I didn't want that. And I knew deep down that wasn't my true self. I knew deep down that Lorna is somebody who's bubbly, who has an amazing personality, who lights up the freaking room as soon as she walks in. But that wasn't my reality when I was binging. So I said, I am going to step into my binge-free life because I know who I'm meant to be. I'm meant to have an amazing career. I'm meant to have an amazing relationship. I am meant to feel amazing in my own skin. I'm meant to feel free with food. It does not matter how long you have struggled with binge eating for. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40, it doesn't matter. You can decide at any given moment, this is not who I am, and I am going to step into the version of myself that I've known, that I've meant to be my whole life. Your true, authentic, happiest, healthiest version of yourself. And I truly believe that you could have it all. You can have the best relationship. You can have the most amazing career. You can feel the most amazing in your own skin while feeling free with food. It is a BS freaking lie that you have to either heal your relationship with food and not feel good in your own skin, or you have to be irritable all the time and eat chicken and broccoli and not have freedom. Like, that's BS. Like, what? We are here to live our best freaking lives. Like, that is such a BS lie. My life is amazing, and I'm not afraid to share that because I've put in the work. I'm living my binge-free life, and I don't have to do anything crazy, dramatic, over the top. I can literally wake up at 5:30 in the morning and have the best morning sitting here with my coffee or I don't even drink coffee. What am I saying? With my tea. I can sit here with my tea at 5:30 in the morning and I can journal and express my gratitude and just how thankful I am for this life that I've created. Nothing dramatic, but I'm so happy because I'm not waking up anxious anymore. I'm not waking up feeling hungover because of how much I ate last night. I'm not forcing myself to work out because, oh my gosh, I ate so much last night. This is what a binge-free life is all about. You get your life back. Mornings at 5:30 a.m. to yourself can feel like the most magical 10 minutes of your life. Going for a walk with Andrew. I'm no longer head down, I hope nobody sees me. I'm walking around my neighborhood, you guys, screaming. I love my life. I'm not even kidding you. Like, Andrew's filming me and I'm jumping up and down and I'm going around the block singing, I love my life. I love my life. Like, and Andrew and I sat here on our couch yesterday. It was like 9:30 at night. We made some tea and we were just talking for like 30 minutes how good life is. And not because like, oh, we're so lucky, but like, I made a decision in 2019 to say, I deserve it too. And you deserve it too. I didn't get lucky, I just put in the work. I decided that I was worthy of a binge-free life, that I was worthy of feeling so freaking incredible every single day. And I know you, Annetta said, hi, Annetta. It's awesome to hear somebody else talk about the things I experience regularly. It makes me feel less alone. Yes. So I am not here to just help you have less binges. I mean, that's the obvious. That's the obvious. You work with me, you're going to have less binges. That's obvious. But I'm also here to help you live a life where you are like, how is this my life? Like, you just are so happy every single day. Every single part of your life is remarkable. It's incredible. Your relationship, your career, your health, your mental health, your physical health, every single area of your life. And my clients tell me this all the time. I came to work with you to stop binge eating, and I've gotten my life back. I have a better relationship with my husband, a better intimate life with my partner. I'm more patient with my children. I'm not snappy with them anymore. I'm not hurrying up. Oh, hurry up. I hope you just go to bed. I'm taking my time. I'm more easygoing. I'm less anxious. I'm more able to go with the flow. This is what your binge-free life is all about. And this is really why I created the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. This is my signature 4-month group coaching program designed to help you step into your binge-free life. Not just having a binge-free day or a binge-free week. Like, you are here to have every single area of your life feel magical. Magical. I want you to step into your healthiest, happiest version of yourself, where you can go for a walk and somebody makes a comment like, whoa, you look so happy. I worked with a client once in the academy and I helped her stop binge eating, and she showed up to work and everyone's like, you just look different. Like, what are you doing? And she didn't share that she healed her relationship with food because it was vulnerable for her. But she shared that with me, and I'm like, you're gonna get the best freaking compliments when you heal your relationship with food, because it's an energy. You feel like yourself. You walk into work and you don't have this fake smile on your face like, oh, everything's amazing. And meanwhile, you can't wait to go home and put your sweatpants on because you're bloated from how much you ate last night. You're not at work like checking the clock like, when is it time for me to go home? I just can't wait to rush home and binge. I experienced all of those things. So I created the Ditch Decade Diets Academy for a few different reasons. The academy is not for everyone, but it is for you if you are ready to step into your binge-free life. You've already released the majority of your food rules. You know diets don't work. Like, you don't even want a quick fix. You're done with quick fixes. Like, you think about dieting and you're like, I would rather just poo my pants. You're like, I'm so done with dieting. Like, I'm ready for my binge-free life. And so I created the academy for, number one, the first reason is to help you feel less alone. So when I was binging, I didn't feel like anyone understood me. You know, I share this story a lot, but I, tried therapy. I've tried dietitians, I've tried nutritionists, and I tried speaking to my partner about it. I felt like nobody understood me. And so I created the academy because I've gone through binge eating. I know the ins and the outs. One of the main things that when clients come to work with me, they're like, I've never, ever had somebody explain binge eating the way that you do. Like, you're just in my head and you just get me. And I'm like, yeah, because I've gone through it myself. Like, I have lived experience with binge eating, and I know the exact thoughts you're thinking. I know how challenging it is to not give in to your urges. I know so badly you want to release your food guilt, but it just feels so ingrained into your brain. I know that every single time you have a piece of chocolate and you're like, oh my gosh, I messed up, and you just want to say F it and ruin the whole rest of the day, and what other off-limit foods can I eat? Because you feel like you messed up your whole day and then you promise tomorrow is going to be better. I get it. So that was the first reason I wanted to create the academy, is to create this safe, loving home where you feel so seen by somebody who's gone through binge eating. The second reason I wanted to create the academy is because I want to give you tangible tools. Like, no more, just like listen to your body. Like, what does that even mean, listen to your body? I want to give you tangible tools of what to do when you feel the urge to binge. I want to give you tangible tools for you're so badly wanting to overeat, and here's exactly how you can prevent overeating today at your dinner meal. I want to give you tangible tools so as soon as you have a thought in your mind of like, oh, I feel so bad for eating this chocolate, literally in the moment, you can shift your thought and remind you that you're not doing anything wrong or bad by enjoying a piece of chocolate. I want to give you tangible tools. One of the things that my clients tell me is they're like, I actually feel like I have a game plan. And especially in the academy, every single week we hop on Zoom coaching calls. You get coaching with me every single week. You get your own custom game plan. Whether it's one of my clients is like, I'm going out for dinner on Friday, and, should I look at the menu ahead of time? Should I just try to trust myself? I told her exactly what to focus on. Whether it's, I know that I shouldn't be giving into my urges, but there's a part of me that doesn't even want to use the tools. Like, I know what to do. I know I shouldn't be giving into my urges. I know what to do when I feel the urge to binge, and a part of me doesn't want to use the tools. And in that moment, I was like, well, you got to give yourself some tough love. Boom, she started giving herself more tough love, and it's easier for her to not give into her urges. I want to give you those tangible tools. You need tangible tools to become less impulsive with food, to be able to stop when you're full, to be able to have less urges, to be able to go to the restaurant and feel confident with what it is that you're ordering. That was the second reason. The third reason is community. The Academy is a special group of ladies. It's a small group. These ladies are here to step into their binge-free life. These ladies are positive. These ladies are self-led. These ladies are driven. They're freaking badasses. They don't complain. They don't say, oh, it's not working. They don't say, oh, I'm a failure. They don't use those languages. The clients that I work with in the Academy, this is the highest level of support and highest level of way to work with me. They are self-led. They are positive. So even if they've just binged, they're like, you know what? This is the lesson that I've learned and I'm going to move on and this is what I'm going to do differently. If they have a bad body image day, they don't restrict. They're like, that's not going to help me step into my binge-free life. What do I need in this moment? I need to give myself a hug. I need to, you know what? I am going to go out to that party because I still deserve to make my body feel good even when I don't feel good in my body. Someone who's stepping into their binge-free life, they say, what would somebody who is binge-free do? And they go and do it. Somebody who is ready to step into their binge-free life, they're an action taker. So every single time I make a recommendation of like, this is what to do to make peace with trigger foods. Oh, you're home alone. Okay, this is what I want you to do. This is how I want you to think. And they implement right away. I've created the Academy for the person, for you, listening to this right now. You are ready for your binge-free life. You are ready for every single area of your life. You are every single area of your life to feel magical, to wake up every single day to have these pinch me moments like, how is this my life? Where you can still prioritize your health and say no to certain foods that don't make you feel good without reverting back to old habits or feeling like you're on a diet. So if you are looking for personalized, high-level support, high-level accountability, you want to be surrounded by people who are on their journey to their binge-free life. I'm not talking about learning the foundational tools. You know the foundational tools. You've already had binge-free days. You've even had binge-free weeks. But now you are ready to turn your binge-free days and turn your binge-free weeks into sustainable binge-free months. If that is you, that's what the Ditch Decade Diets Academy is all about. You want in-the-moment coaching. So as soon as you have a thought of like, oh, I so badly want to give into my urge, you can drop into our group chat and I can literally help you feel more powerful over your urges. You are feeling guilty because maybe you had carbs for breakfast and now you want carbs for dinner. I can literally in the moment shift your thinking. This is what I'm talking about, rewiring your brain, shifting your thinking around food so that you have less guilt, so that you aren't feeling bad about eating some extra carbs. You're here to prioritize memories over macros. You're here to be fully present with your children, to be a good example to your family, to be present, not snappy with your family. Yes, time to take sustainable action and time to break the binge change together, 100%. And if that's you, the Academy is for you. For those of you guys listening, this is why I created the Academy. And my life has drastically changed since ending binge eating. Again, yes, I can eat the foods that I want without guilt, but I can prioritize my health. Now I can focus on my health, my gut health. I can focus on my hormonal health. I can focus on reducing bloating without feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling restricted. When you have a healthy relationship with food, you can take such good care of yourself and your health. I am living an incredible life with my husband. Like I said, we go for walks, we're like screaming like, how is this our life? Like we're just living an amazing life. But this wouldn't have happened if I didn't decide in January to say, yes, I'm ready to go all in. Yes, I'm ready to fully step into my binge-free life. Even financially, my financial situation has dramatically changed since ending binge eating. I make a shit more ton of money now that I'm binge free because I am stepping into my true self. I know my worth. I know who I am. I'm not this insecure person anymore who doesn't feel worthy. Your life will dramatically change. I've had a client that I work with inside of the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. She went on and started her own business. Why? Because she's not thinking about food all day long. She actually has the time, the capacity, the energy to make an impact in this world. I'm changing thousands of people's lives. You can do great things in this life when you're not thinking about food and calories all day long. So this is what a binge-free life is all about. Yes, you're gonna have less urges. Yes, you're gonna feel less guilty. Yeah, you're gonna be able to stop when you're full. That's all great. But what you're actually gonna get when you step into your binge-free life is your finances are gonna improve. You're gonna step into the best career. You're gonna have a better intimate life with your partner. You're going to experience joy every single day. You're gonna be present with your children, not snappy or irritable around them. This is what a binge-free life is all about. You're a present wife. You're a present partner. You are a present daughter, sister, mother. Like, this is what it's all about. So if this sounds like you are ready for your binge-free life. And again, you've had binge-free days, you've had binge-free months. Like, you've already released your food rules, but now you're ready to take things to the next level and you're like, I am ready to step into my binge-free life. If that's you, the Ditch Decade Diets Academy is for you. This is my 4-month signature group coaching program where you get personalized coaching from me, somebody who's binge-free, who can literally walk you step by step on how you can step into your binge-free life. We do weekly coaching calls every single week on Zoom where you get your custom game plan. I call them momentum boosting calls, where literally every single week you have your own custom game plan where you feel in momentum. You take action towards your binge-free life. You get access to message me in our Slack group chat. So anytime throughout the week, whether you have a strong urge to binge, whether you ate something and you're feeling guilty, whether you don't know what to order when you go to the restaurant, I'm there to support you. You've got the other ladies in the community who are stepping into their binge-free life, who when everyone else is talking about diet culture and losing weight for summer, you are on the path towards your binge-free life. You're so laser focused. You're like, this is where I'm going. Nothing, nobody is gonna stop me. I am going to the top, baby. I'm healing my relationship with food. I am ending my binge eating. You are so laser focused on your binge-free life that nobody and nothing can stop you because you got the support. You know exactly what to do. You got the tangible tools. You got me in your back pocket, and you have the best community of other people who are stepping into their binge-free life. So the price of the Academy is going up significantly on Monday, June 24th. If you have been watching me, if you've been listening to the podcast, if you have been following me on Instagram, if you're inside of the membership and you're like, I'm ready to go balls to the wall. Somebody in the membership just messaged me about the Academy today. If you're inside Conquer and you're like, this is amazing, I'm learning so much, but I want that personalization. I'm ready to step into my binge-free life. I want more personalized coaching. The Academy is for you. So if you know that this is for you or you just want more information, you want the details, just DM me Academy and I'll send you over the details. Somebody from my program Conquer just upgraded to the Academy. There's another person that just joined last week or the week before. So I am so excited. And the best part is it's 4 months. So basically you're going to have support until the end of the year. We're going to have the entire rest of the year together where you can have support through Thanksgiving and the summer and Christmas. Like, I got your back through it all so you can actually live your life, live your binge-free life over the next 4 months and beyond. So I'm so excited. You can message me the word Academy and I'll send you all the details. Like I said, the price of the Academy is going up significantly on Monday, June 24th. So if you know, like, you've been eyeing the Academy, you're like, I've been wanting to work with you for so long in the Academy. I know the support, the high level of accountability is what I need. Like, I know that that's my next step, but you're just having a little bit of fear. That's normal. That's normal. I almost like shit my pants. I actually just invested a lot into a mentor. I'm constantly investing in myself because I can't just stay the same. Like, I feel like that's boring. So I just invested into my mentor and things are going really well for me. This is not a food coach, this is a business coach. Things are going really well for me, but I'm going to the top. Like, I'm always learning and growing, and I want to step into the best version of myself. So even when things are going well, I'm like, how can I be even better? And that's a lot of the times who I attract in the academy. It's like, things are like, you're not at rock bottom. Like, you're having less binges, but you're like, I want to be done for good. I want to be done for good. And even when I invested, of course there was fear. Like, there was excitement, but there was also like, holy shit, like, this is a lot financially. Do I really need this? Maybe I can do it on my own. Like, there's always going to be those thoughts, but I never let fear hold me back from stepping into my greatness. I never let fear hold me back from stepping into a life that I know that I'm meant to live. I am not here for an average life. I'm not here to just live a good life. I'm here to live an extraordinary life. And if that's you too, you're going to be a perfect fit for the academy. So message me the word academy. Cannot wait to support you to step into your binge-free life. Have an amazing rest of your day, you guys. And I cannot wait to support you inside. And we'll chat soon. Okay. Bye, guys. Message me if you have any questions. Bye.